Let's look at the haul here. Welcome to Toytuber Expo.
How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. So I just got back from Toytuber Expo yesterday night, and I picked up the Valaverse early exclusive, the Infantry Commando 2.0. So yeah, I didn't get the variant, full disclosure, but still a cool figure. So all that being said, let's take a close look at the box, and we'll get this Toytuber Expo exclusive open. So that's cool.
Oh, awesome.
Taking a look at the outside shipping box or deluxe packaging that we get for this early access Toytuber Expo exclusive, it says Infantry Commando. It's got the sketch looking art on the front, nothing on the rest of the box. I already checked. I did not get the variant, but that's okay. And then we have it out of the box right here. As you can see, it says, let me make sure it's straight, Action Force Infantry Commando 2.0. It has the number down there. I can't really see it. And of course, we have the figure in the box. Looking at the back of the box, we got a really cool shot of the figure. It says Action Force, Valaverse up there at the corner. Cut and save combat profile. Cut and save your action points for future promotions. And then we get a file card. Infantry Commando, file name various. Primary specialty 118th Infantry, secondary skills various, manufacturer location various, rank affiliation various, Republic Territory Guard. When Action Force conducts larger missions, they need to recruit additional personnel from surrounding republics. These additional tactical units are comprised of elite members of the Republic Territory Guard. Action Force refers to these units as infantry commandos. These commandos undergo the same training as Action Force members to ensure that they operate as a cohesive unit when working together. Action Force looks at the infantry commandos as an extension of their own unit. Operations with the elite members of Action Force allows the infantry commandos to better protect their own republic when they return. So yeah, with all of that being said, let's get this Toytuber Expo exclusive open.
See that in person. And the Megazord pods. Dang, Duarte. Making me wish I bought that.
Much like that Joy Toy figure I got from Max, this one also has the removable card back, which is great. And of course, we got the base and the figure itself. All right, so here's our Infantry Commando 2.0 out of the box. And first of all, I want to say that Bobby made an exclusive announcement at Toytuber Expo. He brought up that going forward, his Action Force figures and the new line that he's doing, which is called Black, I believe, they're going to be $27.99. So he's actually going down in price, which is crazy to me in these trying, may I offer you an egg in these trying times?
I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Yeah, he's got an egg, you might
But yeah, this exclusive was only 30 bucks. So I was like, I have to grab that. It looks cool. It's an updated body because it's the 2.0. Going over how he looks, just fantastic. Lots of paint deco with the camo and the different shades of tan and green and brown. Comes with two different head sculpts. I did not get the Steel Brigade or Steel Corps one, obviously. We've got his armor vest with pouches all over the place, down to the camo pants with his extra magazines and his pistol, and then these tan combat boots. There's just so much detail here. We got the knee pads, all these straps and stuff. Just a really cool looking figure, and I was like, you know, I don't have a lot of Action Force. I don't have any like good guy male Action Force. I have the Praetorian, Crimson Praetorian, and then I have Pandora, and I have Eclipse, but I didn't have a male body Action Force good guy figure, so I was like, this is the perfect time. And it's an exclusive. Not everyone's going to be able to get their hands on it, or at least not until it goes up on Valaverse.com. But just such a cool looking figure, and Bobby was really cool to meet. I believe Jordan was there as well, so really cool meeting all the different YouTubers at Toytuber Expo. And, you know, even some industry people like Bobby and Nerdzoic, who has his own toy store, who I introduced myself to, big nerdy. So shout out to everybody that was there, including Dave, displaying model behavior. We met, we talked so much. It was great. It was such an awesome time. Y'all have to come next year, especially if they have more exclusives. Like I know Duarte had that Crash Trouble Bubble modification kit, which looked really cool. It's just I don't have Trouble Bubble, so Not something I needed. But this guy, I was like, for sure, I can scoop him. And I did get something else, so there'll be a members first video on that. This is going up immediately. Lone Wolf Customs with the crazy diorama deals. These are insane with amazing prices. $50 for that sewer. Checking out his height, he stands at about just to just 6.5 inches. So about right for me. Now we're gonna go over the articulation. Sammy, you're gonna have to move, boy. Sammy, boy.
Not bad, Sammy.
My Sam and Dean are in the way. All right, going over the articulation, starting at the head. Forward, not too far because his head hits his chest. Back, there's a lot more movement there. Can't really look fully back, but it's okay. There's enough movement there, side to side, all that stuff, that it's very natural. Shoulders, well, come up and off, so be careful with that. But 90 degrees, we get a beautiful butterfly joint, bicep cut, pinless double elbow, which works wonderfully. Oh, look at that, that comes off. I was trying to see what was under. Well, look at that, we're seeing more features here. I was trying to see what's under here. But for torso articulation, he goes back that far, forward that far. I don't know if there's an ab crunch in there, but there is an upper ball peg that I can see, right? Yeah, I think that's a cut. But it doesn't move because of the vest. But this is a new buck. It's a 2.0, so he's going to use this for other figures. So just be prepared to see more of it in a good way. Legs come forward. We do have drop down hips, so he can come all the way out to the side. We do get butt kicking action very easily. We get a thigh cut. We get a boot cut down at the thigh, or at the calf, and then, I guess it's a calf cut at that point. We get rockers, so very nicely articulated, very nice range of movement. Can't really complain about any of that. He feels great. He looks great. The arm came off, but it popped right back in. That's fine. It's actually cool. Makes it easier to customize if you wanted to do that. So definitely a cool looking figure. And I'm glad I picked up this exclusive. It's my first con exclusive, so yay, congrats to me, right? Got Duarte over here with all his stuff. We got the crashes behind him. All his cool diorama stuff. More Duarte stuff. I think he's getting ready for his panel. Crash check. Valaverse boot. I did not get an exclusive or a chase. Going over accessories. First of all, there's a lot of little pieces. I don't want to lose any of them, so let me try to put those on. So we got that. Does it just peg into there? I should probably do this on camera. All right, I'll just show y'all. So first of all, we have this helmet, which doesn't fit on that head, but it should fit on this one. Is this okay? Yeah, that's how you do it. You undo that. So there's the alternate head sculpt right there. You strap this back in to the side, and then you've got the head sculpt with the helmet, which is probably how I'll display him because the helmet definitely looks cool. And then if you got the one person got the chase, I think it was Wakandan Figure Slayer. He came all the way from Sweden and he got the chase. So good for him. But yeah, we put that on there, it just straps on. And then you get little gadgets and gizmos, gadgets and gizmos, like this night vision thing, which pegs on here, I believe. There we go, like this. So you put that in the center. Sorry, I'm not very familiar with Action Force, so it's gonna take me a minute, but yeah, put that down. Maybe it goes this way. I think it goes this way. Yeah, that makes more sense. Right? I really don't know, y'all. Ah! There we go. Yeah, goes down like this. Then he's got night vision. We do get a headset for him to talk into, so we port that into the side there. And then you can put the other side of the headset, or you can put this little, I don't know if it's an infrared sensor or what, but it goes on to the side. It does, trust me, it does. I'm not that good. But we're gonna put, oh my God. We're gonna put this other side of his headset into the ear. Just ports in right here. Actually, I'm not sure how it ports on, but that's good enough, right? So you can see that we do get those other little pieces right here, which I don't want to lose. So those are very tiny, very, very tiny, but they do port in. Then we get a backpack, which is nicely painted and detailed. We got straps, we got some rope in there, some black, some silver, carabiners. Is that what they're called? I don't know. Are they called Care Bears? And then we get a weapon with removable magazines, a rifle. Has a port for a blast effect. I don't know if it's new or not. Tell me in the comments. We get a stand, Action Force stand, and then we get a bunch of different hands. We get gripping hands of different sizes for knives, holding the gun properly, fists, all that good stuff. So for 30 bucks, you get quite a bit of stuff. So let me kit him out real quick. There you go. Now he's kitted out to the best of my ability. I don't know if I did it right with the headset or whatever in the side of the helmets, but it looks fine to me. You can see he's holding his weapon. He's got the backpack on. Yeah, just a really aesthetically pleasing figure.
So things are winding down. Didn't film a lot because it's a lot of people. So I'd say it was a really successful con. Lots of cool people, lots of cool stuff, lots of cool vendors. There's Dave right there. So yeah, there's just been a lot of fun. So Toytuber Expo, you should totally come next year.
First of all, for scale and comparison, here he is with some Action Force. We've got the Crimson Praetorian and we've got Pandora V2. Here he is next to Eclipse and Rowdy Riles because they would team up. Rowdy's a good girl, right? For some Joes, here he is with Retro Duke and my Kit Bash cover girl who looks amazing. Here he is next to Marvel Legends and Black Series. I almost forgot. Here he is with some Operation Monster Force. And then lastly with some Street Fighter X Power Rangers. So yeah, with all that being said, y'all, I would say going to Toytuber Expo was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, at least until next year. Totally worth it to pick up this exclusive. Totally worth it to meet a bunch of people. So as you're guessing probably, this figure was totally worth it to me. Don't have a lot of Valaverse, but the ones that I do have always been exceptionally good figures. This guy is no exception. So yeah, if you guys like this video, smash like, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, become a channel member for 99 cents. Comment down below, let me know if you're going to go to Toytuber Expo now that I've been talking it up and showed y'all what you missed, how your day is going. Just say hey, like, subscribe, comment, members. Yeah, do all that stuff. Be kind to your local LGBTQ community, keep your head up, stay brave. If you're protesting, be safe. Love y'all, I'll see you next time, and bye-bye. Mwah.
Just wait 1 minute. I'm watching this new Rowdy Riles video and it's really awesome. I don't want to miss it. It's like this chick that reviews action figures and it's really freaking cool.
Yes, I think they saw some videos and there's some really good contents out there, you know?
She reviews the ponies and stuff because you knows I love ponies.
She doesn't review ponies. It's freaking cool stuff, Toki.